voted for this chaos!
Theresa May had enough problems already. She's trying to steer a Brexit process she never wanted and is tethered to an exit deal that Britain hates and the EU won't change. This morning, she woke up with a new challenge, a confidence vote from her own party.
A change of leadership in the Conservative Party now will put our country's future at risk and create uncertainty when we can least afford it.
The 2016 Brexit referendum was meant to put an end to bitter arguments about whether the UK was better off without the EU. Instead, it blew it wide open, and the ruling Conservative Party is now eating itself alive.
All the benefits of Brexit in Santa's sack.
What will the new leader achieve?
We need an enthusiastic person who believes in leave, sees the wonderful opportunities for the United Kingdom if we deliver on the manifesto commitment on which every Conservative MP was elected, which is also endorsed by the Labour Party.
But isn't this the only deal? What will a new leader achieve?
No, we go back. We know this deal will not go through Parliament. Worse, if it somehow did get through Parliament, we lose the DUP and we're into a general election because we do lose DUP support.
Unfortunately for the besieged Prime Minister, her party's civil war happened to come to a head on a Wednesday, the day of her regularly scheduled grilling in Parliament, where the bloodthirsty opposition were ready and waiting.
Totally and absolutely unacceptable to this House in any way. The Prime Minister and her government have already been found to be in contempt of Parliament.
The biggest threat to people and to this country isn't leaving the EU, it's a Corbyn government.
Afterwards, May sent her most powerful allies out to defend her and the deal. All morning, they've been tweeting messages of support for their leader. But in real life, they could barely hide their concern.
Prime Minister is going to win tonight, and she deserves to win.
What's a good margin? Michael, this is just a complete waste of time, isn't it? Do you agree?
I don't know about that, but it's nice to see you.
Will she win? Will she win?
I have an appointment just over there.
Will you be voting for the Prime Minister tonight, Mr. Fox?
Have your full support.
I shall be voting for the Prime Minister tonight, and I'll continue to serve her to the best of my ability.
Has the risk of no deal significantly increased because of this?
There always has been a risk of no deal. And
does this make it more...
I think that what MPs have to determine ultimately is what do they want? Do they want to have a deal which sees us exit the European Union?
What do you want personally? Do you want the deal?
As Minister, what do you want?
So I want us to leave the European Union, and I want us to do it in a way that causes minimal disruption and maximal opportunity for Britain.
It says a lot about the current state of British politics that the most rational voice of the day was coming from someone who's been nicknamed Mr. Shouty Stop Brexit Man.
And do you feel like we're a step closer to having Brexit stopped in this country?
Brexit is never going to happen. I'm absolutely convinced. Better the devil you know. Nobody wants that poison chalice. Whoever takes that from her is finished anyway.
As night fell, May met behind closed doors with MPs from across her party to try and shore up her support. But she seemed to know that in the end, this wasn't really about her. It was about the choice between her deal, which is unpopular, and no deal, which is far worse, proving once again that, as the saying goes, May's weakness is her greatest strength.
The result of the ballot held this evening is that the Parliamentary Party does have confidence.
This has been a long and challenging day, but at the end of it, I'm pleased to have received the backing of my colleagues in tonight's ballot. Whilst I'm grateful for that support, a significant number of colleagues did cast a vote against me, and I've listened to what they said.
I think we should be getting on with trying to negotiate a deal with Europe and within Parliament.
It was a failed coup by what some people have described the extremists in your party. What should happen to them now?
Well, the only way we're going to get this vote through is for us to begin reaching out to people again and bringing them back.
What's been achieved?
The party has kicked the can down the road and we're running out of road, we're running out of time. The withdrawal agreement has not got a solution that's going to be acceptable to the House of Commons.
Surviving the day doesn't prove that May will survive in the long term, but it does prove she's got an asset that others don't. the willpower to keep muddling through this mess.